All right, guys, let's talk about Slipknot.
To see what your insides look like.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And as I mentioned in the intro of this video, today we are talking about Slipknot. More specifically, the current hiatus or break that Slipknot are taking right now. So over the past few days, maybe a week or so now, we as Slipknot fans or just metalheads in general have been getting absolutely punished by these big rock and metal news outlets, whether it's Metal Injection or Loudwire or Revolver. Take your pick. If they are a metal-related website, they have probably done an article on these quotes that recently came out from Clown about the band's current state, about Slipknot's current break or hiatus or whatever you want to refer to it as. The current state of Slipknot has been the topic of discussion lately due to these quotes from Clown, which, as I mentioned, you can find anywhere. I am going to read them off of Metal Injection right now, just so you have some context as to what I am about to tell you guys about how this has become news, what the fan base is saying, and where we go from here, okay? So, here is the quote. "We're doing the biggest thing we can do right now, which is taking a much-needed break. We're taking some real human time. Everybody is writing all the time, but we have not gotten into a place to work on what's been written." Like I said, I don't know how this is news, but this stuff has been spreading like wildfire. It's all I see in my feeds, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram. And not only is it a bit concerning that this is what we are considering news right now, but it's really concerning to jump into any of the comment sections where this article has been posted, because the fan base is just doing fan base stuff right now, and I kind of don't understand it, and that is really why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to talk about what is going on right now with Slipknot and explain to you guys maybe from a slightly different perspective as to why this shouldn't really be a big deal at all. So, Slipknot are on a hiatus, right? Now let me ask you guys, why on earth would anybody expect anything different right now? This is just kind of the way that it's always been. Now, they did jump right into Iowa after the self-titled record cycle was over, but that's pretty much it. After every other album that Slipknot has ever put out, we have seen a multi-year hiatus from the band. Now, whether that time is dedicated to other projects that certain members have had, or they just take it to regroup and take some time for themselves to be off. The break is exactly what it is supposed to be, a break from Slipknot. Now, in early to mid 2025, we got to see Slipknot wrap up their 2-year-long tour cycle that celebrated the 25th anniversary of the self-titled record. Obviously, that isn't a record cycle, but it is definitely a touring cycle and what I would consider an era of Slipknot. Now, if you don't think that that 2-year era deserves a break, then I don't know what to tell you. So many people are complaining about wanting new music and not getting it, and I have a feeling that those are the same people that complain every time Slipknot drops new music. It's just such a weird thing to me. Like, what do you want? Do you want Iowa? Go listen to Iowa. Iowa exists. Iowa is Iowa. It will always be Iowa. Go listen to Iowa. Anyway, I kind of got off track there, but what I'm saying is these people are complaining about Slipknot not immediately writing new music, but they are. I just think that a lot of people are misunderstanding what Clown was saying about their writing process and the fact that they aren't together right now writing new music. These guys are always writing. I can pretty much guarantee you that Jim, Corey, V-Man, and Eloy are always writing. They're always getting some sort of loose ideas for riffs down, or beats, or lyrics, or melodies, or whatever it is. These guys are always getting something out there, and then that is what comes together when the band comes together to start forming these new Slipknot songs. I can't tell you guys how many times during Horror Hound weekend in 2025 alone that I saw Sid picking up something that made noise to utilize later on. He was always buying vinyl. We made a trip to a music store where he picked up a few different instruments.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
He was just always on alert. He was always listening to stuff. He was always looking for something that could be used later. So these guys are always drawing up blueprints, but the foundation doesn't get poured until they're all together in a studio. Right now, they aren't all together in a studio. It doesn't mean that things aren't slowly but surely coming together in the manner that they pretty much always have. And since that is an expectation, people are expecting them to be together writing new music right now, and they aren't. I just want to end this video by touching on the subject of expectation.
But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Hey, want some masks? Well, I've got good news for you, because for just $5, you could be entered to win masks from my collection. That's right, all $5 and higher patrons are now entered to win a monthly giveaway. That means once a month, I'm drawing a random name out of my patrons, and you guys are walking away with a free mask. Could be Slipknot, could be Myers, could be anything that's in the House of Masks. So go sign up today, support the House of Masks, and automatically be entered to win a free mask. New winner drawn on the 1st of the month, every month. Now listen, I shouldn't have to say this out loud. I shouldn't have to tell anybody that's watching this. I think that everybody knows. But these dudes are getting older. And while I don't think that we are near the definitive end of Slipknot by any means, I mean, half the band are newer, younger members at this point. And even with the older dudes, I mean, listen, Ric Flair wrestled his last match at 73 years old. I think that we still have some gas in the tank with Slipknot, even the oldest members. But that doesn't mean that we should expect anything that we are expecting. After all, it's their band, it's not our band, and they can do what they want. We definitely shouldn't and can't expect them to do what they were doing in their 30s. I mean, I just hit my 30s and I already feel the definite difference on my body alone. There is a definite shift, and anybody that's hit 30 years old can probably back me up on that. So let me ask you this, and maybe this will change your perspective if you're one of the naysayers, okay? Let me ask you, if you expect so much from this band, it probably means that they have earned your love and respect, right? And if that love and respect is real, then why not just chill out and let Slipknot do Slipknot? This is no longer a band of youngins fueled by hatred and the desire to succeed. They are older, wiser, happier guys now that have definitely succeeded. By all means, Slipknot is a success. They've done a lot. They've lived a lot. These guys have families. And I'll tell you what, seeing my friend Sid post with his son and just interact with his family really makes me happy. It just makes me smile. That is where Sid is supposed to be right now, and I love it. Basically, it's like this. Slipknot have given us what they've given us, and that is why we love them. Now, they will continue to give us whatever it is they're going to give us, and we don't have to love everything that they do. For instance, a lot of people just don't dig that Clown has this, like, Minecraft thing going on. I couldn't give a shit less. I don't know anything about Minecraft, but if that's what he's doing right now and that's what he likes, then so be it, dude. You don't have to be involved. You don't have to like it. You don't have to support it. You don't have to do anything that has anything to do with it. Now, I personally hate alcohol, so I have never had any hand in any of the Slipknot alcohol-related things like the Slipknot whiskey. It's just not for me. However, I don't let it taint my love for the band. Like I said, they have given us what they've given us, and we love them for certain reasons. So if your reason to love them is because you love the self-titled record, well, guess what? The self-titled record exists. It will always exist. You can always revisit that time period by plugging in to that record. And I'll tell you guys something that somebody told me when I was an angsty, edgy teenager that didn't quite love Slipknot the same way that I loved them when I first discovered them, or the way that I love them right now. You could say that I was kind of a hater, but a friend of mine who was much older, who was much wiser, who had the things that I wanted in my life, this guy told me that if I stopped trying to love Slipknot for what they were and started to love them for what they are, that I would get a lot more out of the experience. And I swear, from the moment that I read that sentence, my whole viewpoint on the band changed, and I really started to appreciate a lot more of what current Slipknot at the time were doing, and I've just kind of held that moniker with me all these years, and it definitely allows me to appreciate things more, and that includes the old stuff that is my favorite. I appreciate the self-titled record cycle more because it is what it is. There will never ever be that again. It exists solely to be that, but I'm going off the rails here, okay? I just wanted to make this quick video with a general discussion about what is going on with Slipknot and this hiatus because I felt strongly about it. Quite frankly, it's been a little irritating not only seeing all of these articles, but seeing the comments that lie in the comment section of said articles. It's just been kind of annoying. People are trying to make news and a story and a big fuss and a big stink about literally nothing. And maybe if you hear these points through a discussion with a Slipknot fan that has been a big fan since '99 and has quite literally grown and aged with the band. I've gone through many ups and downs in this fandom. A fan that quite literally makes a living with a big thank you to Slipknot. A friend who has bridged the gap from fanboy to friend and sometimes co-worker of certain members of the band. Then maybe, just maybe, you'll think twice about how this whole thing operates. And you'll remember that even in the biggest metal band of the past 25 years, that at the end of the day, these guys are just people. They have given us more than enough to kind of just go live how they want to live when they take their time off. Well-deserved time off, right? So, I think that that is just about it for me here at the House of Masks. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I am looking forward to meeting you down there and having a nice, civilized, intelligent conversation, right? Now, before we go, I do just want to remind everybody that I am giving away this beautiful Corey Taylor Iowa mask over on my Patreon, and entry is simple. You just go sign up, become a $5 or higher member, and that is it. You are automatically entered to win this beautiful, accurate, crazy heavy-duty Corey Taylor Iowa mask. The link to that will be down below in the description of this video, as well as the pinned comment to make it nice and easy to find. Again, it's super easy, and what do you got to lose? $5? Imagine walking away with this beautiful $300+ Corey Taylor mask for $5.
Bitch, that's a good deal.
All right, and with that out of the way, I am out of here. So until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to a little break sometimes. And we will see you guys in the next one.